this way.
Good entry.
So I was going. So I need to go down, then up, and down, then up. That's that stairway there.
If you go up that stairway there, where you came out of the labyrinth, I believe you just take a left from that point.
So at some point you can just kill those things a lot more easily.
Well, you've got the highest defensive power in the game now. With your sword. And obviously you can go up. Now laser those bitches. Alright, you should now have enough offensive power to give you enough of an edge. Now just head left.
Yeah.
And go up. You've now got full health, full bombs, 2 keys,
and the most powerful sword.
A powerful sword, and you've got a double dose of health potion.
Yes.
I can't do anything else for you.
It's going well. Twin went off screen for a bit to grab me the other 2 heart containers that were on the map.
You know what to do now. Go after those iron knuckles and get the item in this place. So I'd say just to avoid these enemies and head left. You take no chances. Stay at max health so you can start lasering the iron knuckles, and that way get as much damage in before you have to start using bombs. So that you can reserve it for the second batch of them.
Yeah. And fucked. Ah! Come on, let me fucking hit them! 2 hits. It's the most powerful weapon in the game, and it still takes 2 freaking hits to kill these guys!
Yep. If you have to, so be it. You'll still have another dose. But you can laser him now. What I hate the most about them is they have no pattern.
Yeah.
Oh no.
Oh! All because of a slip of the thumb.
From now on, whenever you use it, just immediately. Alright. Do have full health here. Start pot shotting. Should be able to take out at least a few of them from this tactic.
having to do it this way.
Don't.
Damn it!
You got it, you got it. You still got 8 of them, so. Is absolutely required to get to level 7 anyway. Alright,
Okay.
now you just beat the dungeon and that's that. Now that you have the item, you can beat the boss in his place. Dig Dogger, you use the recorder and it'll blow it into smaller parts that you can attack with your sword.
Alright.
But now that you have the recorder, you don't have to fight those guys again. Hey, your skill has improved.
Really? It takes multiple hits with the strongest sword in the game!
Yep.
So what was the point of all that effort? I wonder why I
So
can't
that
open
it
this
takes
door.
2 hits to kill him instead of 4?
What?
Some doors are one way.
I see.
Yeah. To make you have to go around. Annoying, but, you know. Could be worse. Like, there's always going to be enemies that take multiple hits in Zelda. Now you're free to face Dig Dogger and take him down.
Wrong direction.
I am giving you all the tools I can. Outside of cheat codes, of course.
Yes, we won't be doing tool-assisted playthroughs until I absolutely have to.
But now that you have the recorder, you'll be able to zoom around Hyrule at a much faster pace. Because it takes you to dungeons you've already beaten. So the more dungeons you beat, the more locations you can warp to. the enemies start getting clever. And by clever, we of course mean more annoying.
I have to defeat all the keys to open the door, but that means I have to go into the
Yep.
valley of death.
You're gonna start seeing a lot more of this kind of thing as we go.
Ah, damn. Seems that strategy works, though.
Go, go, go! Well, we know this one, don't we?
Ah! No! Not like likes! Angry little anus monsters! Do I have to destroy that other ball?
No, it's indestructible.
And
Push a block.
I don't think any of the likes managed to get my shield. Okay, time to use a potion. These guys are annoying.
Oh yeah. And guess what? As the series goes, they only get more annoying. Because enemies who teleport around found themselves right at home in the third dimension.
What the hell?
You know what to do. Slash those heads.
Ah, damn it!
The heads.
So he just got graduated from main boss to mini boss?
You're gonna start seeing more of that. By the way, I found out the red candle is in level 7.
Let's see. Oh, yeah. I'm gonna die.
That probably leads to the item. From now on, whenever you use a potion, you really need to put it away after you've used it.
Yeah. My shield can deflect their attacks?
Oh yeah, it's magic. That's what I say, in this game, it's like, you gotta have a little patience when fighting.
Do you think this might be a bomb wall?
Doubtful. Oh, we know who the boss of this one is.
Yep.
Your first encounter with Goma.
And not the last.
Oh, not by... You can try, I suppose.
I mean, I got 12 bombs, I might as well give it a shot.
So yeah, the big terror with those rooms filled with whiz robes and lifelikes is because you're so busy with the whiz robes, you can't fend off the lifelikes.
Pulling back too far. I'll be right back, guys. sorry, but those Triforce Doritos better be like the best goddamn Doritos ever. Okay.
Probably making some of the most progress you've made since you started.
I don't know, that first day I did pretty well.
And then the game decided to change up the rules.
Nobody else has perfected the door fighting style. They're mostly concerned with looking cool. I'm just concerned with trying to stay alive. barbecue chicken pizza on French bread.
Okay. That happens rare occasions.
What?
Where you'll kill... I can't remember what exactly the qualifier for it is, but you'll have certain moments where you'll kill an enemy and suddenly all the other enemies on the screen will die. Like I said, it doesn't happen very often.
I'll take it. Door strats. Hey, I actually managed to get through that room fairly regularly without getting hit. I'm guessing the white spot is me?
Yep.
I wonder then. drop an absurd amount of rupees.
I
am sorely tempted to leave and try to get another potion. Now, with the flute, does it only take you to, dungeons you've beaten or anyone you've been to?
Beaten.
What, repeatedly doing the same thing over and over again, expecting a different result? Too much time to go get a potion, so I just kind of try to deal with it. Strats. Yes, I exchanged a heart for a heart.
Alright. Instead, this time, when you head to the right, go up. There's a single room there with a single block in the middle of it. You know what that usually means. You just have to find some wizard robes. You know, it's funny. I was playing it earlier. items, the faster you kill enemies. So they're getting a lot more item drops than you do. So if you're collecting Doritos, does that mean Link is Dorito Cookie? I could say yes, it would take a while to go get the potion, but you're probably gonna take even longer trying to do it without a potion.
I know you're right. Doesn't mean I have to like it.
Oh, you're not liking it at all.
Dude, what the hell are you so fast for? I wanted to see if they would drop anything.
Huh? I'll explain what that is. Most of us believe it was a scrapped idea to find alternate pathways into the dungeon. But for whatever reason, it just leads you to the exact same place. 3 more pieces of the Triforce to go. What's funny is they reuse that same piece of music whenever you use the blues in Super Mario Bros. 3.
Because it doesn't work inside caves. This way, right?
Yeah, the north side of that. I know what you can do.
What?
Go back where you were. Go right. Back it off the stairs. This is where I think it is. Go right. Right. Not left. Well, you can't get back now. It was gonna take you to one of the warps that could take you right back to the level.
It was pretty good, wasn't it?
Down. Going left. Alright, now go down. This is where it would have taken you. Left. Up. There you go. Alright, now if we're lucky, Gleok is still dead, and you shouldn't have too much trouble.
I'll be right back, guys. to go check and see if the corned beef was ready to have the vegetables added to it, but the plug didn't work. God damn it again! Oh?
The hardest part of breaking up with a Japanese girlfriend is that you have to drop the bomb on her twice to get her to understand.
Oh. That's terrible.
I know.
Gotta find the old lady, buy another potion. No.
That's what you got.
It's not that powerful though.
But what it lacks in power makes up for in distance.
But unfortunately, the Wizrobes are immune to it.
At least for now.
Did it again where I accidentally double potioned. They should like ask you a question, it's like, are you sure you want to use this? Where they can detect that you have full health. I like the fact that it gives you a ranged weapon. It doesn't require a crap load to use.
And once you find the magic book, it'll be even more powerful. And cause flames to burst out. Yeah, now that you've got the item in the space, now you can focus on beating it.
Yep, that's too far. Yep. It is nice to have some range. So that much. I think the boomerang's just a better way to handle
it.
it.
It shows where you've been when you bring up the pause screen. So you can just have to figure out what areas you need to go. Because there might be more than one item in the dungeon. I don't think there is,
But the boomerang seems the best way to handle these guys. At least with the freaking turrets of doom.
that actually doesn't change all too much as the series goes. Although later on the slingshot becomes a better weapon. Now not having as much trouble, huh?
replaced my shield once today.
Luckily, in Ocarina of Time, if they manage to grab your shield, if you kill them fast enough, they'll spit it out.
Do I risk using a potion when I'm down to 4 hearts?
I'd say wait on it, considering how much I've seen you manage to pull off with 4 hearts. Wait until like the very last second since it fills it up completely.
And I just lost my shield. Because of these fucking glowy balls that make it so I can't attack.
I know you won't accept it, but...
You already helped me out today. I can't accept your help more than once in a day.
I'm not an amiibo.
But you are me, bro.
You are cheesy as hell, you know.
I know I'm cheesy. I don't fear being cheese. I'm not like modern comic book movies who are afraid of corniness. Really? I saw that bat die! At least until you leave.
Did Gleeok?
No.
That's good.
But I wasn't expecting that since other mini bosses I fought don't regenerate. I hate likes, they are annoying as fuck. I don't like you like likes. I don't like you like that.
At least in most cases you don't have to fight them.
Really? Their attack takes 2 hearts? Holy crap.
Yep. Like I said, it only gets more dangerous.
Okay.
So close. Another bottle to use when the time comes. Goma is all about using the bow. Alright, you ready?
No, but
Aim for its eye and wait for it to open. He's going to be moving back and forth, up and down a bit, and firing. As long as you keep your head on straight, you shouldn't have a problem. I was just telling you how to get into the next.
nope.
It's gonna make you go around it.
I literally have to clear this room.
Could be worse, at least it's not.
Whiz robes.
Iron knuckles.
Come on. How much freaking health do you have? Nope, that's just gonna lead me back to where I got the rod.
Probably should be that outcropping there on the map. Well, you know where to go now. That's not far from the entrance.
But now, I can't afford to buy the potion, and I'm down a shield. It's not your fault I suck.
I started you on this train.
Yeah, but it's not your fault I suck ass. If I leave the screen, it's gonna disappear, isn't it?
Use the boomerang.
Oh, right, you can use the boomerang for that. I'm a worthless sack of shit.
Trying to suck the hell out of it.
Isn't that the same thing?
No.
If I was a good person, I'd win.
Sucking at one thing doesn't necessarily mean you suck at all things.
Sure it does.
For instance, I suck at strategy.
No, you don't. You just haven't tried hard enough.
And see, that's what I'm talking about.
What? The fact that I encourage you? you haven't tried hard enough to win, so you haven't won yet.
I have tried. I suck at it.
You can't suck at things. You're supposed to be one of us that's good at things.
You can't be good at everything.
Sure you can.
You are more naive than I thought.
What happens if I keep going down? Why do I suck so goddamn much?
Should we just do a thing like Geekster CX does? And if you're losing enough times, like one of the AVs will come and say, "I'll get you up to this point," and then you take it from there.
Yeah, but we don't have people to pay for that job.
I'll do it for free.
Yeah, but I can't ask you to help me again after you already helped me today.
You wouldn't be asking.
Them's the rules, though.
There are no rules.
They're rules I put on myself.
I'm not bound by your rules.
Sure you are. So the wand can kill those guys. Good to know. And he said it's not any good until you get the magical book.
Yeah, it's pretty wimpy until you get the book in level 8. At which point you can set things on fire.
And you know, setting things on fire is always
And
a
it
positive.
basically takes the place of the candle.
I need to have infinite rupees.
You also know where you
I wish I had infinite money.
Well, at least you have infinite fairies.
Yeah, imagine if there was like a limit to how many times you could visit this ferry.
Luckily, fairy fountains are infinite in all games. What's even cooler is fairy fountains in the games with bottles allow you to come back an infinite amount of times to capture fairies in bottles. Believe me, when you've got a game with 4 to 6 bottles and each one containing a fairy, that's like life support.
You can go away this time, ferry. I'll just consume her for later.
Pretty sure one of those could be burned.
Wow, the game just slowed down.
Yep.
One of the bushes can be burnt.
Well, that's enough to get you.
Well, my concern right now is to get the shield back. Because I'm working on basic shield right now. I can see one of the strengths to the wand is that as soon as it fires, you immediately put your shield back up. So what game do you get the spin sword in?
You get that starting in Weekly Pass.
Why can't you give me 100 rupees in one shot, you dirty bastard?
That's not how it works.
Dirty,
You don't start seeing those amounts of rupees until later.
dirty bastard, dirty bastards, dirty bastards.
That's just Ocarina of Time, I think, that starts admitting the very large sums.
Dirty bastard, dirty bastard. So as long as I kill that first one, the other one will die. I'm gonna show you my tender vittles. I see. Once that magic meter exists, all hell breaks loose.
Oh yeah, they put a limitation.
So enjoy the wand while I can, because eventually it's going to suck and never get back.
Yeah, but by that point, the wands are no longer just straight offensive weapons. They have puzzle reasons. Well, except in Hyrule Warriors, where its puzzle reason is the puzzle of destroying everything in sight.
That is a devious puzzle.
Look what it shows, it's like, that's the fire rod. Holy crap.
To get a shield replacement, and I can do the grinding. can I just live more?
Oh no, we're not bringing that confusing.
Yeah, Gone would break this series pretty hard. I need $1,000,000 rupees. Let's waste the Grape Fairy. Oh, she's not a grape ape. Seems like there should be something right here. Oh?
Remember that flute you got?
What is this? Huh! But I don't know.
I wonder if you would be able to get the book.
Isn't it in stage 8 though?
Yeah, you're right. But maybe you could get a camel? I don't know. We're gonna try. I can't think of any reason why you would be able to.
Seems like you should be able to get into the center of that somehow. It would be kind of funny if I ended up beating stage 7 before I beat stage 6.
It's entirely possible. You don't have to go the given order. Once you have certain items, you can pretty much beat just about any of them.
These guys are certainly not as damaging as some of the enemies I'm fighting in stage 6. That's the sad part, isn't it?
The hell I want my magic sword and
Redeads!
no, just Stalfos. You know, suddenly a whole bunch of enemies we haven't seen in a few levels.
Yeah. See if I can blow this wall. How about this wall? Or this wall? Why am I doing better in stage 7 than stage 6?
Because the world is a strange place right now.
Or is it because I'm not dealing with Wizrobes? but I think there was a downward path I didn't take.
You've dealt with these before.
Yeah, don't you have to blow them up?
Well, you can blow them up, but not necessarily.
I wonder, would my magic rod work against them?
Okay, this is starting to become a punchline somehow.
Yeah! This is...
Maybe after the toughness of stage 6, they decided, let's throw a bone.
I don't know if I'll get anything, if I'll be breaking the game's play by doing this.
No, this one, it's kind of non-linear.
Yeah, we made a bit of progress. I got to stage 6 and then died. Spectacle Rock is an entrance to death? Like, well, that's not ominous at all!
Well, considering what's in there.
Can I not get any further?
There's gotta be a trick. Perhaps blocking one of the rooms? Ah!
What?
Remember that room you said that there must be some kind of way to do it?
Yeah?
There probably is. But you can try blocking this room if you want. Don't know if I'm just anywhere, but that's what we should. No, it's not that. Let's start that ball.
Stop that butt munch!
Have you even gone up yet?
Yes.
That might be that room.
And it's just the
Try
guy.
bombing one on the left or right wall that's here. See if that works. I know it's tempting to bomb him, but...
I thought I could get around and bomb behind him.
No, for sure. Well, I guess we go back to that room with the square blocks.
Yeah, and just keep testing the block until we see one that wiggles and jiggles. Did the keys regenerate?
Not very nice.
You said it like completely half-hearted, like, goddamn it.
Wow. That old hat this crap for years. That works. Oh, you're killing like a seasoned pro now. You do realize you might beat this, right?
If I do that, I'll laugh.
It will be a good laugh.
Oh, no exploding walls there.
The wand is definitely improved now. It's just gorillas.
Guess the enemies just regenerate on this level?
Seems so.
After a few screams, transitions. Oh!
Oh, thank you. This is kind of funny, isn't it? That's why you're not losing, because they're all enemies from like the first 2 to 3 levels.
Yes.
That's disconcerting.
Yes.
Why would it be easy all of a sudden? Unless... What fresh spore of madness is it? I'd say go for it.
If only to get my bombs refilled.
Yeah, and now I guess take out those Dodongos. Which at this point you're an old hat at that.
I remember that being harder at one point.
You know why, right? You're learning.
I want to play video games.
You're getting all the skills necessary to survive.
Oh, except for the ninja skills.
No. Okay. Stupid gorilla, you go spot them.
This is disturbing.
You know what this feels like?
What?
A level that was left over that they didn't know what to do with. So they just threw a bunch of crap into it.
It does kind of have that feel to it, doesn't it?
Well, that's a new thing. But you're already powerful enough. The best of beasts.
No longer am I slave to your boomerangs!
Alright, what horror is it? Ah, yes. You don't have the bait.
The bait?
The bait.
What bait?
Have you been in any shop where you sell meat?
No.
I know where to find it. It's the same shop you got this ring at.
Can I blow through that wall? Maybe.
Can you blow walls?
So I have to go all the way down to the exit.
But theoretically, if you get the bait, your hands on the bait, you can beat this place. But now you just have a straight shot all the way up. When you come back here.
Yep. I'm sorry. If I beat the 7th level before I beat the 6th, I'm gonna chuckle to myself.
Oops.
It was one bomb. I can lose one bomb and not care. Give me your hearts, woman!
But now you can take 16 bombs into, well, level 6.
Yeah.
See, when people were talking about them wanting to bring back ideas from the first Zelda, this was one of them. The non-linearity. We're gonna go up.
I know. Just making sure I was killing everything.
You remember well, my students.
I wonder what the max number of bombs you can carry is.
I think it's 16.
Come on, redhead.
That, of course, will be increased later on.
What?
As more puzzles involving bombs were added to the series.
I
The base level of amount is 30.
see. It's this one if I remember right. I get 60.
Well,
I just need 25 more.
that's not hard to get. You can do these.
Half tempted to grab a code quick enough just to buy the two things and then turn it off.
They're saying you wish you had infinite repeats.
Yes.
Now, are you saying you would like infinite repeats?
I would mainly just use them to get those two items I need right now and then turn it off. But I don't know if you can just turn codes on and off like that.
Oh, you can definitely turn codes on and off.
Yeah, maybe I'll do that. Just quickly get the rupee so I can buy the stuff and get through.
Alright. Step aside.
Debug?
No. Step aside. Let me...
Forgive me what I'm about to do, friends. But I want to beat 7 just so I can say I beat at least 3 dungeons today. Oh, sweaty balls.
Ew. You're being gross.
I know.
Do you want this or not?
Of course I want it. I wouldn't have asked for it if I don't want it. But messing with you also has a want to it as well. Whoa, it's Twister. You know, I made coffee but never actually poured myself a cup this morning. I was wondering about that. Am I just making coffee instinctually at this point? So was it the right strength level this time? I did 4 scoops. What is it? It was the chock full of nuts.
still use rupees, but even if you don't have enough, it'll still buy the item. So you still take a penalty for it.
Okay. I haven't run into the map yet.
Pop up somewhere.
Now I just gotta switch to the meat.
He's happy.
Now if only all of them could be bought with the taste of meat. Why haven't I run into the map yet? That's what's weirding me out.
I think you just did. Perhaps there was a secret in the Serpent Zone? I don't think it'll work, but...
Guess those guys, they don't do damage to you, they just make it so you can't attack.
You're going off the map.
It's kind of silly though. That I'm beating the 7th level before the 6th.
Well, it might be one of those eye before the storm kind of deals. Yeah.
True. Speaking of Eye of the Storm, I have coffee now. And I have a difficult question for the people in the room. What would you, if you had to live without something, what would it be? Chocolate, coffee, or internet streaming? Not the internet, just streaming.
Like I said, I'm not a big fan of coffee, and I can take or leave chocolate.
That's what I'm thinking.
To the eye of the storm.
That's what this is called?
Well, look at the shape of the thing.
You mean that one right there?
Yeah. Should lead to something.
Yes, secret areas!
You're gonna do it. You're gonna have your first experience playing the dungeon level.
It's the very first time I play the game.
Not very many Zeldas do this, but it happens occasionally. Mostly the older ones.
Because they were a little simpler.
Yeah. Now, it's oh so...
linear.
linear.
Ooh, red candle!
Yep. Now you'll be able to use it as many times as you want.
Which means it must be some sort of enemy that's weak to it.
No, not really, but get prepared to see a whole lot more dark rooms in the next dungeon. But considering how many dark rooms are in Dungeon 6, this should not be.
Yeah. I wonder.
It might be.
Just blowing up walls.
This piece of music actually came back one more time in the series.
Oh.
In the Royal Crypt stage of the Minish Cap.
Nice.
Shame it hasn't been in more.
It's a good piece of music too.
I mean, for what it is, it's meant to be eerie something.
Almost seems like you'd have to bomb to get your way to the boss.
It does, doesn't it? But it's not gonna be that easy.
This has gotta be a bomb wall. Really? Huh. It's kind of weird that they'd have a boss fight there that doesn't have anywhere to go from.
We're starting to see the big thing about this particular dungeon. It's making it completely non-apparent exactly what direction you're supposed to go in. Fire scarecrow. Just be careful because you can hurt you.
That is not a good strategy.
Not for some moving this fast. To be honest, are you starting to feel powerful?
Yes. Yes, I am. And it scares me. Because it feels like it'll be taken away.
You're feeling what every Zelda fan feels when they get far in the game. You start feeling that wall coming.
Come on.
If only you could ride at the bumper.
That would be pretty cool.
You can actually do so in one game. In the original games.
I keep misplacing my bomb because of their weird pattern.
You can actually double up on the bomb whenever you see them basically burst, pop another one down immediately, and they'll kind of double up when it goes in their mouth. Okay, this is being unusually easy.
Down to my last bomb. The question is, will one bomb kill it?
It might be if you already gave it a bomb. Nope.
I'll come back for it later. Oh god!
Yep. But, you wanna know what a good thing about the Wall Masters is? If you're careful careful about not being grabbed, they can drop a lot of items. But not with those damn things in the house.
Guess there's a finite number of them in the area. Good feel, but a feel nonetheless.
You're learning the tricks of this.
Can't let myself get too confident.
But you also don't need to beat yourself. I'm gonna assume it's going to be the right wall. The loading spot obviously will be the Triforce. Feel free to try all the walls.
I don't have any bombs left. Gots to get the bombs first. Can Keys drop bombs?
Not like anything in this freaking dungeon can actually kill you.
Yeah, it's kind of disturbing.
And I don't know what the boss is, by the way.
You've never beaten this one?
All I have, it's just been years, man. Memories get foggy, especially with this first one where enemies are rather slapdash put into places. They're being really liberal with the fairies in here.
Maybe these guys just have a high chance of dropping health and fairies.
Or maybe it's because you're doing something better.
I doubt one item would make that much of a difference in the game.
Who said it was the item I was talking about? You're always doubting your skills.
Well, if someone has to doubt them, it might as well be myself. Drop a bomb, one of you! I need bombs, yo! A key door. This is a place I likely haven't been before. A place of darkness.
On the other hand,
I have been here before. I didn't realize it at first too, and then I took a few hits from one. I'm like, oh, it just makes it so you can't attack.
They do the same thing in later games, but they actually hurt you by that point.
Drop a bomb! I need you to be the bomb.
You get full health for most of this place.
I don't think I've been here before because there was a new key.
And still no bomb.
Like the one time when I could use a bomb. Then I have to use a bomb code.
We're checking areas that you haven't been on the map. Perhaps that might give you a clue. That you literally be beaten if not for bombs. Maybe that's the trick.
Oh, I see what it is. Whenever you enter the secret areas from the labyrinth, that's when the enemies respawn. Give me a bomb, damn you! At this point, I'd be tempted to leave the labyrinth just to go buy a bomb. Come on, I need more bombs. Buy war bombs. Basil Wrath Bomb?
Slain most of the enemies in the library.
Ah, I must not have grabbed him soon enough. Messing with the kitty.
Like you're like, come on, give me a challenge.
Bombs. Ooh, fairy. Come here!
Now you can take on that last Dondo and get the
Yes, I can.
This is like the most berries you've ever got.
Okay.
Because your murdering powers are consistent.
Do I try to bomb this wall? Well, that was a waste of 3 bombs. I think I only need 1 or 2 more hits on the Dodongo to beat it. Unless he's respectable health, yeah. I'm more scared. Games being too forgiving. I don't like it when things are too forgiving. But that could be my own paranoia. I honestly think part of what's making this dungeon so easy is my apparent overuse of the Holy Rod. What do you know? A magic rod saves my life in Castlevania? It saves my life here too.
I'll allow it. You can't bomb the walls.
Right. I have to go over and down, I believe. Hi, Mr. Dongo. Let's finish it. Yeah.
That works. Double bombs. Middle block.
Ah, crap. Too many bombs. Oh, I still have 12.
I'm trying to think who what it could be. With all these familiar enemies, it might just be the first boss again. Right. That doesn't seem right somehow. Yeah. Well, you know what? Go with it. Maybe you can do level 8 now. Get the book, and then come back to level 6 with all those damn enemies. And
level 8 is this way.
no, level 8 was that bush in the woods. You remember one? It should be somewhere to the... It's in the greener pastures, I believe.
Alright. That leads me to level 6 then.
You know what? Nothing says you can't. And if I'm remembering right, level 8 also has the magic key, which will let you have an infinite amount of keys.
But not an infinite amount of keys.
We don't want that.
Well, wouldn't it be cool if you could, like, summon battle keys? Okay. Which way to level 8?
It's in the Greenwood, basically. So I can't be more helpful.
That leads me to the Fairy of Infinite Joy.
Oh god, I'm so scared to death.
What?
That you're gonna try Zelda 2, hate it so much you never want to try another one.
I'll muscle through it.
Alright, let me put it this way. If you play through the third game, Link to the Past, and you are not feeling it, then feel free to suggest it, because that's considered by most to be one of the best games in the series.
I'm not having a bad time right now. Is this it? This area?
Do you remember the corridor of trees with one little tree that was burned away in the middle of it?
That's why.
You just need 2 more. Just 2 more.
Give me a moment, friends. Of the inter-ends.
Should be on the right side of the desktop.
I'm gonna find it the easy way. Okay. Dungeon 8. If I can get to Dungeon 2 and I went... Looks like I'd have to go down from Dungeon 2. Okay.
So you should be close then. You keep right there like, hey, this
takes you to a random dungeon you've beaten.
Yep.
This is dungeon 4?
Yeah. I wonder if that's meant to be the Deku tree.
Aha! There it is. I think.
That's 3.
No, that's 2. Yep. Down.
There it is. I know it's a bizarre way to go about it, but hey, right? Do what he does.
I'm guessing this is supposed to be an ice gym.
Did you say Ice Gym?
Yes, I did.
No, it's just another dungeon. It's easy to take out using bombs.
He's moving too fast for me to wand him. I didn't have to use my potion at all in the 7th dungeon. Oh god.
Well, time to put it to the test. Wow, I would assume that the lionesses are immune to magic.
No, I can hit, if I get them from behind, they are completely vulnerable to it. But I haven't got...
Yeah, now would be a time to...
use a potion, yeah. That's really freaking loud.
Here it is. One of 2 items in here. Just be careful, the flames can hurt you.
Let's test it. Ah!
And I believe it ups the power, attack power.
Should I try bombing a wall, do you think? Or do you think it's just...
I would wait till I have a map.
Yeah.
Just go with the basic, obvious path first.
See him crawling in small little holes.
Whatever.
First?
Jane,
What?
you can use the wand for that now.
Oh.
You no longer need to use the candle ever again.
This seems like it'd be a place where a bomb wall would be.
Literally?
I guess not.
It's trying to trick you.
So I can just use the staff to
Yep.
light shit up now.
This enemy finally came back in Hyrule Warriors.
I wasn't expecting a bomb wall there, but I'll take it. Why not?
Why you were running head first in them instead of drinking.
I was trying to kill them all before I drank the potion.
Well, guess what? They probably all respawned.
I was trying to be cool. And I just ended up looking...
What?
I just ended up looking like a fool.
Well, guess what? Please, a little count.
If only fire would hurt the motherfuckers!
No, only bombs and sword here to hurt these suckers. More like boss fights than the actual boss fights.
Now I get the timer. More iron knuckles.
This will be a little easier because they only take one hit.
I wonder. Ah, crap. No, I was wondering if I could use the wand to damage the weaker iron knuckles. I think I'm gonna call it for the day. It's 6 o'clock after all. But hey, we accomplished 3 dungeons today, and one of them was out of order. Maybe next week I'll come back with the fire staff to see if I can take on the 6th dungeon. Until then, see y'all later.